Hey, it's Chad Hasty, host of the Chad Hasty Show, which airs weekday mornings 8:30 to 11 a.m. Central Time on NewsTalk 95.1 FM, 790 AM KFYO. Listen online at KFYO.com. Well, Donald Trump issuing another executive order today, issuing a couple of them, but the one we'll talk about here in the brief today is the executive order over the wall. The Donald Trump wall. We're going to have a big wall, great wall, a giant wall, and it just got 10 feet higher. All we heard about during the campaign was a wall along the border. And now some people are surprised that Donald Trump is actually moving forward in the process of building a wall along the U.S.-Mexico border. Now, will we actually see a wall across the U.S.-Mexico border? I'll get to that here in a second. Here's what the executive order says. It says it calls for the immediate construction of a physical wall on the southern border and directs the Department of Homeland Security Secretary to, quote, take all appropriate steps to immediately plan, design, and construct the wall using the authority under existing law. Now, what does this mean? It means we're basically in the survey phase and we're in the design phase. Anyone who thinks construction on a wall is going to start within the next few weeks, you're wrong. Remember, President Trump still has to find out exactly where a wall is going to be. I personally don't think you're going to see a wall across the entire border. We don't even know how much this thing is going to cost and how much taxpayers are going to actually want to foot the bill. In fact, the Texas Tribune online on their website, texastribune.org, they go through and they've had this up for a while. But the Texas congressional delegation, not many people are in favor of a wall. In fact, no one really comes out and gives a full-throated defense of having a wall across the entire border. Senator Ted Cruz released a statement on Wednesday saying that he applauded the steps to secure the border, but he never mentioned a wall. This is key because you have a lot of folks who are thinking that you're going to have a wall across the entire border. Remember, when Trump was campaigning, at first he said a big, beautiful wall with a big, beautiful door. But then he also said some of you may have some strategic fencing, some strategic places, but you also may have where you have natural barriers, you may not need a wall. And that's going to be the case in a few places, including here in the state of Texas. So where are we with the big, beautiful, giant, great wall of Trump? We don't know. We're in the question mark phase. It's obvious that he wants something to get done. I think everybody wants something. Well, let me rephrase that. I think all Republicans want something to get done when it comes to securing the border. This is just step number one. We're going to find out exactly what it's going to look like, where the wall is going to be, or whether strategic fencing may be. The congressman from this area, from Lubbock, Congressman Jody Arrington, in the past has said, what we need to do is utilize a little bit of a wall, a little bit of fencing, a little bit of technology, a little bit of boots on the ground, a little bit of everything in order to secure the border. I think that's more likely what we're looking at in the future. Is something that is going to combine not only an actual fence or a wall, if you want to call it that, but also the use of technology to help border agents across the border. Now, the issue of Mexico paying for the wall. Is Mexico actually going to pay for the wall? Initially, no. Are they going to pay America back for the wall? Trump says, yes, it's going to happen. Mexico says it's not going to happen. It remains to be seen. I'll put it to you this way, though. How will we ever know if Mexico actually pays us back for the wall? If U.S. taxpayers are on the hook for it right now, which we're going to be, which a lot of people are fine with. But if we're on the hook for it right now, and Mexico, okay, fine, through negotiations, through whether they be tariffs or some kind of user fee. If you're going across the border, you have to pay a fee or a tax. Same thing, those coming across from the Mexico side to the U.S. They had to pay a fee or a tax. Is that ever going to come back to me, in my wallet, in your wallet? The answer is probably not. The money's going to go to other areas. It's going to go to other projects, maybe maintenance towards the wall. But yeah, Mexico is not going to just come up front and pay for it. It's not going to happen. So we'll see what happens. This is still a long process. I know President Trump has said, he would like to see things really get moving in the next few months. With the government, it never goes that quickly. I still think we're a long ways away from anything actually getting done, because we've got to figure out exactly how much it's going to cost, where everything is going to go, and what this border security is actually going to look like. If you look at what Paul Ryan has had to say, Speaker Ryan, I'm looking at some different articles over here, and Speaker Ryan saying that, let's see here, they will replace Obamacare. This from Politico, that the GOP will replace Obamacare, cut taxes, and fund a wall by August. So that's still a little bit of time away. We'll see what happens. Tune in to the Chad Hasty Show weekday mornings, 8:30 to 11 a.m. Central Time. News Talk 95.1 FM, 790 a.m. KFYO. Follow me on Twitter, Chad Hasty Radio. And don't forget, go ahead and subscribe to us. And you'll see all of our videos. It's always fun to do these. And follow me on Twitter, Chad Hasty Radio. Have a great day. We'll talk to you on the show.